I got bus. One guy, fire.
Wait, what are these? Two left?
I'm gonna hop on. Alright, go. One fire. Okay, I get some fire. Fuck, dude.
My favourite moment, sort of in Barrage's history, it's kind of got to be that famous victory over Optic. I'm Jeff Simpkins and I'm the owner of Barrage eSports, for those that don't already know. I took over from Joe Hadley, otherwise known as Hadshot. He was the original founder of Barrage, and I took over a short time later. So going forward, the goals personally I feel are to hit 10,000 followers on Twitter would be a big one, as well as getting verified on Twitter. I'd really like to see the Rainbow Six team in the Pro League again next season, so for them to have a decent season, and for both our teams to do well at I-60, our Call of Duty girls team and our CSGO team.
One's in construction. Nice. That's construction. He's back.
Importantly as well, because as far as I'm aware, our female team is the only female roster, complete female roster that is going to I-60, so it'd be really good to see them do well.
In a row. She's gonna try and make it 6. 225 off of the Trinity rocket. She needs to be able to keep this up for Barrage. They've had a really good control of the hangar, but look at that. One player for UX was able to sneak into the showers. Maya up in the air. She's gonna be able to take out Tasky as well. That makes it 6 in a row.
I'm Becky. I'm teaming with Emmy, Maya, and Caitlin. We've just recently completed our first match in the FPL against UX. First map was Scotch Hardpoint. It was 250 to 241. Each hardpoint was very close. Sometimes it'd be us Barrage holding the hardpoint and then it'd be them, so it was very back and forward.
Looking at both of these teams, I really don't know what to think. This has been a really back and forth game so far.
But in the end, I ended up managing to survive and I managed to make a 3-piece to win us the game.
And she has to be worried about one player. That's going to be Becky Joe moving in. Spots one, picks that one up. Now the Scarab's coming after her, able to duck inside of the observation deck. One more in front of her, picks that one up as well. Saves one, Becky, 3 in a row. Barrage has control of the hardpoint. That's going to do it for game number 1. No one can get there.
Our second match against UX, it was Retaliation, S&D.
Becky has found herself in a 1v2. She's playing here right around the bomb site, able to pick up the second one as well, and has enough time for the defuse. Oh my god!
We managed to take it to round 11, but unfortunately we lost 6-5.
Straight down the middle of the map, she's gonna go over towards the stairs. Spots 2, picks up the first one, she's traded right away. Maya's gonna be right behind her with the bomb. That's 3 down. Barrage up 1 hope left. It's Missy U, who's now found herself in a 1v2. Oh, in a 1v1. Can't do it in time. 6-5. UX tie it up at 1 apiece.
Next was Uplink on Frost. They changed host from the first host that we had in our Scorch Hardpoint. The connection was very unfair, I suppose you could say. A lot of our teammates were lagging. Emmy was having trouble with her controller as well. It was just a bad game for us. The communication needed to get better.
Performances, they do pull this one out 9-2.
Becky pats the stats with a 2-piece right there at the end, and as you said, the 7-point difference makes up the story in this one. The first half really back and forth, right? And then
we will be looking at working on our uplink in the future because it is something that we need to work on as a team. After the uplink game, we was all very tilted about how we just lost. Then Jeff was in our call, the owner of Barrage. He then calmed us all down, just giving us motivational speech, basically saying that he believed in us and we could do it. The next map then was Breakout Hardpoint, which we ended up winning.
You can test on whether or not it will actually be timed out, but it's not going to matter. Barrage sending us to a game 5.
Last map was Throwback S&D. We ended up losing that map. We were just pushing out individually. We played it very poorly. Nobody was trading the kills, but we're going to watch back our games and hopefully see where we can improve and take it from there, ready for I-60. We're going to keep playing, trying to improve in any way that we can. and hopefully do the best that we can at iSeries.
Are kicking us straight out of the gate with a statement from Sisu, but we aren't getting the glads anywhere yet. As for defense, Barrage are bringing a mirror to the table, not bringing...
I'm Thompson, and I live in Denmark. I'm 18 years old, and I play for the Rainbow Six Siege Barrage team. The roster is consisting of me, Polo, Jugger, Quantic, and Tank Ninjas. We have Polo from Spain, and then Quantic, Jugger, and Tank Ninjas are from the UK. We're currently playing in the Pro League in Rainbow Six Siege. We've already played one of our matches last week.
Side. Polo gets another one now, this time onto Kanto Ricchetti. He's finally getting helped out as Thompson C4s down Panari, looking for the Ash, who's pre-firing it but low, and actually gets away with it. Thompson on the hit, Banner picks Wilkie off this time, and his shotgun shells didn't do any other serious damage to Polo or Thompson in the process. Waiting for people under these trapdoors. Pulse is going to see him going up the staircase and finally gets the kill in return. But
we worked really hard the 2 weeks before the match, and we were training and scrimming a lot with other teams, making some strats that we expected that would work out well. We expected it to be a close game because we knew we could give GFU a match, definitely. We have beat them before on some maps, and the last thing we expected was definitely to be 10-0.
This match, and here it is. Nice kill from Shate there. We're seeing from this matchup exactly what we hoped to see from Sisu, and exactly what we're not familiar with.
As a team, we made a lot of mistakes, and we didn't adapt to the mistakes we made, and we made continuous mistakes by dying by things we shouldn't die from that had happened in previous rounds, and we just didn't adapt. We were nervous, and some players were scared, which was expected as well, but we learned our lesson in a hard way, and yeah.
Ian, Tank Ninjas is right there with a smoke in hand, and Wilkie will pick him off. Into the kitchen he goes, there's a man right next to him. Oh, Polo, you needed to get that kill. Now Thompson's alone, and Wilkie gets the third to shut out Barrage in a 10-0 victory in explosive final fashion.
I think that's the second 10-0 in Pro League.
Our next match in the Pro League is against Millennium. We know the reasons why we lost the first game that big, and that was also due to the stress and people being nervous and scared. So that's one of the main things we're working on. And other than that, we're just improving our stats. We know their play style. We know how they're going to play on some of the maps strat wise, and that's what we're going to take an advantage.
Hi, my name's Wong, and I currently play for Barrage eSports Counter-Strike Global Offensive Team. The roster consists of 5 players, so myself, Prezi, who's our in-game leader, we have Velux, who's our entry fragger, Neto, and Shanked, who are more of our second entry passive players.
Just faking a plant, trying to see if they can get 2 more kills and muffin. It's going to be 3 coming in for Velox, and a 4th for Barrage. Come back together and they bring themselves over time.
And we're currently playing in ESCA Intermediate. We've placed 5th place. And we're looking to further our goals, like get promotion into ESCA Main or ESCA Premier, based on our performances in playoffs.
You can have with these tech ones, but you can just appear. But you've got Wong with the AWP, and he's just not missing. Even with smokes, Neto now going to go aggressive off the back of that. Use that mid. Yeah,
here he is.
That fight with the scope. Oh, look at Shank though. He's doing the work over towards Ram. The double kill for him, and another triple.
Being relatively new roster compared to other established teams, I think cohesion is a big issue, so that's something we'll be working on the next 2 weeks up till then. Under the Barrage organization itself, it would be our first LAN going together as a team. And I'm actually really excited to meet all my teammates and the manager, the boss, obviously Jeff. And I think it'll just be a great experience for us. I'm actually really proud of the roster we have right now because everybody's putting in the same amount of effort, which is a lot. I think in the upcoming LAN, we'll be looking to rejuvenate the Barrage organization into the UK scene and hopefully to expand it further.